Okay, you guys know Gloxinia is the next banner to come out, the next unit, and should you summon? The answer to that is absolutely not. Absolutely not. Skip, skip, skip. Huge skip. He is an insanely huge skip, alright? I already went over why he's not that great. He's a very, very underwhelming unit, but I guess I'll go ahead and give you guys a little bit of information again on why he's an underwhelming unit. But before I do that, I just want to say, be sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Also, be sure to join our Discord. We would love to have you. But yeah, let me go ahead and give my reasoning as to why you should definitely skip for Gloxinia and why he's such a very underwhelming unit. So Gloxinia is an easy skip, right? He's a very, very easy skip because one, it's a regular banner, which means the rates are 3%, and Gloxinia is legit the only unit on that banner who's new, and he's legit the only unit that's actually, like, good. You know what I mean? So, you guys already know how normal banners work. You have the 2 featured units or the 1 featured unit, and then the rest are the same old banner units we always get. Hauser, Jericho, like Merlin, we get Elizabeth and Hawk, etc, etc. It's so boring and garbage, so don't summon, especially since he's coming out like after Goddess Elizabeth. It would be completely idiotic to summon right when Goddess Elizabeth is here. It just wouldn't be the smartest choice. Definitely a skip. Again, he is a very underwhelming unit. And the reason for that is mainly because his substats suck. His substats suck so bad. This is him level 80, 60 out of 60, and his substats are bad. Like, I don't know how else to say it without, like, saying it this way. His substats are terrible. 24.5% pierce rate. They could at least made it 25. 23% resistance, 7% regeneration is okay, right? It's good. Regeneration is a very like low substat in general. Crit chance is 53%, which is okay. Crit damage is 157.5%, which is very underwhelming, but he's not a crit damaging unit, so I guess, right? And his crit chance is high as well. Crit resistance is horrible, 22%. Crit defense is absolutely atrocious. At a 5%, you might as well have made it 0%. I think he might have, I don't want to give out numbers, but I think he has the it might be the lowest or one of the lowest crit defensive stats in the game. 5% chance is horrible. Recovery rate is 143, which isn't bad, which is good, and lifesteal 7%, which is right? So his substats suck. His defense sucks. His attack is not bad, right? This is Green Gloxinia, by the way, right? His attack is not bad. I will give him that. It is 5,300. It's not terrible, but his substat, it doesn't matter. With pierce rate being at 24.5%, it honestly doesn't matter what, like, it, because he's not gonna deal much damage, right? So that is unfortunate. Also, his skills aren't that great. I mean, he makes a target bleed, which is alright. Then he uses this, which disables attack skills, which can be useful. But again, why when Goddess Elizabeth is here, she's gonna cuck him because you guys already know her shield is like, her shield is broken. Her shield is absolutely bonkers. And even if you get his ultimate off, you need another unit beside him to deal damage. Like, you need a DPS unit to get this ultimate to do damage, and you need someone to do debuffs. But what the team that PvP, like most teams in PvP are running, is King, Meliodas, and Elizabeth. King can legit just purify all the debuffs on the enemy team. Man, it is bad. It's bad. And then his passive is terrible. Again, I went over this in the last video, but I'm going to do it again. His passive's horrible because his defense-related stats suck already. So adding a 10% defensive buff isn't going to be anything good. It's not going to make a difference at all. And then when his allies die, he gets a 5%. Oh, man. Yeah, terrible. Terrible. And you definitely do not want to, you don't want to attack twice with Gloxinia. That is the main thing, because his attack related stats will be reduced by 30%. So right off the bat, if you attack 2 times with him, you're losing 30% pierce rate. You're at 0% pierce rate. Your attack gets lowered. Your crit chance goes down to 23%. Your crit damage goes down to 27.5%. And then, yeah, like, I think lifesteal as well. You get 0% lifesteal. So yeah, I think is lifesteal. I don't know if lifesteal is an HP related stat or attack related stat, but yeah. Regardless, it's still bad. And then the green one, or the red one, isn't like the red one isn't better per se. Let me see. How can I let me see if I can get to them. The red one isn't better at all. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The red one is actually like debated. Like he's better. All right, I'm lying. He's better, but he's not too much better. If that makes sense. His substats still suck. His substats still suck, although he does sport a higher pierce rate. He does sport higher crit chance and crit damage, right? And recovery rate and lifesteal. So his substats are better, but they're still not anything substantial. Like his attack got worse, 5,060. His attack stat got worse, and then his skills are much better than the green ones. I will say that. Very, very good. It's still like very low multiplier though, so that's the only unfortunate thing. And he still keeps the same commandment, right? Because it's still Gloxinia. So if he doesn't have pierce rate, this is not doing anything. Like this is legit not doing anything, especially since it's an AoE. Especially since it's an AoE and it's much weaker. 120, 120, 180. Very, very weak. Very, very weak. So that is unfortunate. Although his healing skill will come in clutch because it just removes debuffs on rank 1, which is basically what King does, right? And then removes debuffs, heals HP by 240% of attack. So very, very good. And then grants debuff immunity at rank 3, which is very good. Ruin, of course, you already know is a good ultimate. And I do like his passive. If you rank up his skills, I'm assuming just naturally, like you move a card side by side, it ranks up. He gets an additional 1 orb in his ultimate move gauge. Very, very good. So if I had to put a scale, being like 1 is very, very bad, 10 is absolute best. Green Gloxinia for me would be a 4, and then red Gloxinia, I guess you could say, would be a 5.5, maybe 6, maybe 6. It's just like he came out at such a. If they were to come out, right? If they would have came out, let's say back when. Let's give a. I guess let's say when Red Escanor came out, right? Red Escanor came out, then it would have been fine. But since he's coming out with, you know, Goddess Elizabeth, it's like, what? No one's gonna. First off, no one's gonna summon for him. Please don't summon for him. Like again, it'd be completely idiotic if you just waste your gems on this. And then again, he's not that great. Neither of the versions aren't that great, especially considering the meta that Global's in. I mean, I did think of an interesting team you could run with him because of, where is it? You could run, let's say, because of this, right? You could run, I guess, maybe like Kyo, Monspeed, and, and then him. Because Monspeed's commandment, you can't get ultimate move gauge by using a skill. You have to move them. He would be perfect for that because he moves his skills, gets an, if he merges, right? He gets the merge, he gets an orb. Then he gets another orb because he merged, which would be crazy. Then you can go ahead and use Kyo as the debuffer to get his ultimate, Ruin, to get the ultimate very, very powerful. And he's basically Blue King, but a little better with the healing aspect, of course. His AoE may come in clutch with Kyo on his side because, again, Ignites do 10% more damage dealt, right? So, very, very good team comp right there. The only bad thing is they're all red. But, I mean, you can make it work. Even if you wanted to... run green Galther with the Gloxinias, that wouldn't be a bad thing. But remember, that's not going to buff him up a lot because... Galther only buffs it up to 35%. So then you'd be looking at a better pierce rate, crit chance, and crit damage, obviously. But it still wouldn't be like anything crazy, right? I don't think so. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this. Please skip his banner. Please skip. He will be on the, I believe, the part 2 tickets. So please skip. You can get him then, but I don't think you should waste any of your gems on this banner, man. Any of your gems. It's a definite big skip. So yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I'll say it again, if you didn't enjoy, please consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribe for more Grand Cross content. Also join the Discord. We would love to have you. But yeah, with that said, I will see you guys in the next one.